Welcome to the Boo Farmer Podcast. I'm your co-host, Terrell Belcher, Coach 448 with my main man, Boo Farmer, hoodie on the boards. This is the Bill Russell episode 6. Today, we have another exciting guest on the Boo Farmer Podcast, Temple Owl legend Dionte Christmas. Today, we will get into Dionte's journey from starting at Samuel Fells all the way to the NBA and overseas, and also who he thinks a legend. And who he thinks not a legend.
That's going to be interesting.
Episode 6 of the Boo Farmer Podcast.
Let's get it.
I'm your co-host, Terrell Belcher, here with my main man, Boo Farmer, hoodie
Yes,
on
sir.
the boards.
Yes, sir.
As I already mentioned, legend Dionte Christmas.
Let's get it.
Now, we just was talking, before off air, scores and who you think is the killer. I want you to explain.
We're going to get right into that?
I want to get right into that. I want to hear your thoughts on that.
Killers, see, I'm big on errors, man. I'm big on errors. So, I would say, obviously the great Michael Jordan.
Are you talking about?
You got,
we talking about, what we talking about? NBA? You mean NBA players?
yeah.
Saying.
Oh, NBA? Well, we was talking about NBA.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can go to college.
We talking to an NBA player.
Or we talking neighborhoods.
Bullshit.
It's up to you. This show,
Bullshit.
we can talk about neighborhoods.
It's a pro,
Let's
right?
break it down into categories. Let's go by each category.
Okay. Well, you want to talk about Philly scores to me?
Let's talk about Philly.
Because I know this y'all thing. I've been listening to y'all thing. Y'all do a lot of Philly
Pay
related
homage.
things.
You definitely pay
Well,
homage.
you gotta. We from the city.
So I'm gonna give y'all my 5 scores to me that I saw growing up
Okay.
in my era
All right.
of Philadelphia. I'm gonna go as old as. I'm gonna go Maurice Rice, obviously. Some guys that people know, some guys people might not know is Stephon Jackson, DJ.
Oh yeah,
legend.
DJ.
I mean, it was nothing people really could do it.
Mid-range
is one of the
killer.
best mid-range I've ever
So
seen.
all-time leading scores across the USA.
Man, I'm gonna go as far as what we was talking about earlier with Kyle Myers, man. Face was a killer, like a killer on the court, man. Like it wasn't too many plays I seen he didn't have 40,
Right.
and 30 plus.
Right.
That's 3. Let me see. I got man, we got a lot of scores in this city, dog.
JK.
You know what's funny? I can say those guys. I can say JK. I can say Santa, but I'm talking about guys that I seen.
That you say.
Like those guys is like Exton Stone.
I would say Nori is a walking bucket.
Nori, yeah. Nori. I seen Nori and Lou go at it. Nori had 50. Lou had 50. And everywhere I've seen Nori, he was getting buckets. So I would definitely put Nori in that.
If anything, he's gonna do is he's gonna put the ball in the hoop.
And if I'm talking about to date right now, I gotta put BA in that.
Brandon
Austin. I gotta put him in there. The last 3 years, he's been on like a tour.
Right.
I'm talking about killing everybody.
Yeah, his is like effortless.
And it's effortless, and the way he scores is crazy.
Right.
He had that clip on, I think it was Instagram, where he did the jab, hezzy, step back.
His game, man, is just...
I watched it, and you know how you do the move without the ball?
Yeah.
It took me like 10 minutes to even
BA
even
game
figure
is
it out.
tuned for the league, man. It is, man. It's crazy what,
So
certain situations, man. He's supposed to be there.
right. So all right, Dionte Christmas. So let's give us some. Let's give us your story. We all got stories growing up
And
in
I
the
got
city.
a crazy one, man.
What made you get into basketball? You was playing football first?
Yeah, this
okay.
is a story that everybody get mixed up, but it's cool. But it's crazy. My dad always made me play 3 sports when I was young.
Right.
And he always told me until I got to 12 years old, I would get to choose, and whatever I chose, I would have to stick to that. Ain't no quitting. You got to stick to that.
Right.
So I was playing football, and baseball, and basketball. For Oakland Wildcats.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the Eagles. Right.
And what's crazy? My best sport was actually football.
Right.
And I was really good at that. And
What position?
I played middle linebacker, running back. I was really good. I was taller than everybody. I was bigger.
Wide out.
Yeah. So at 12 years old, when my dad asked me, and that's crazy, basketball was my worst sport.
Right.
I was MVP in baseball, MVP in basketball, football, and my dad was my coach, and I sat at the end of the bench.
It's crazy
So-
that you say that though, because they were saying, I remember watching some on TV, and Kobe was like, he don't push his kids to do sports.
Yeah.
And he had a conversation with Mike. He was like, yo, at 12 years old, I was playing baseball.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking
That was
about
the thing,
basketball. So it's always crazy to hear NBA guys say, man, my best sport
Was a different sport,
Was a different sport.
Right. So my question to you: who were some of the guys that was on that younger league team? It had to be crazy.
Sean Singletary.
Right.
You know what's crazy? Ashley Morris, if you remember her from Central.
That was a big.
That was a bigger one.
Okay.
There's two of them.
Okay.
She was like, Ashley Edwards. I'm sorry, Ashley Edwards. She was on like 4-man, and then you had a guy by the name of Isaiah Pinckney, and just good guys. They were like really good. Went on to do great things in college.
Right.
But like Sean Singletary was the guy for me. So
Okay.
it was like, and my dad was my coach, and I used to sit literally on the end of the bench, never got in.
Right.
So back to what I was saying, it was time to choose. My dad was like, "Yo, so what you gonna do?" Because I was about to be 13. Here comes this basketball season. Everybody, all my friends playing.
Right.
Me, I'm playing basketball.
Right.
You're like, okay. Everything else, this is what you're gonna do.
Right.
This is what's gonna happen.
Right. So did your dad kind of he didn't make you?
No, he didn't make me. But my dad was big on sports, and I wasn't just gonna be a kid that's gonna be sitting around playing video games all day. Right. You had to do something in that crib. At the time, I couldn't work.
Right.
I was doing chores and playing sports and bringing home good grades. That was it.
Right.
That's what I was supposed to do. Good grades. What
Right.
But keep me active. You know what I mean?
Shout out to your dad.
Right.
For sure, man.
Most of us hear our fathers and
that's what's up.
dope.
Yeah.
You know
That's why I was big. I was big with LeVar Ball. That's another story. But I actually was cool with it. I was supporting that.
Okay.
But so going forward, I tries out for I was 12. I try out for the 12, 14-year-olds. Mm-hmm. I gets cut. So mind you, the coach is my dad's friend.
What team is this?
Still Oak Lane. You
Gotcha.
move up from 10, 12, 10 under. So I go to 12, 14. I get cut. He like, man, his son just not good enough. I'm still with Sean Singletary. I'm still with these guys.
Yeah.
So my dad goes to him and say, "Do you mind if my son come to practice every day?" You know how embarrassing that is, dog.
Come to practice, but
every
not
day,
on the team.
but I'm not on the team. I can't play no games. I just had to be at the gym with those dudes.
Right.
So my dad was like, "You do that. You do your homework. Go to the gym with them." All right. I told you, you're not quitting.
Right.
But that's actually making you better.
Crazy. I'm 12 years old.
Right.
So I'm going to the gym every day. So the coach blessed me. I didn't go that whole year. I couldn't play, but in the summer he was like, "Man, you worked out. You was working hard. You was at every practice. You were playing my positive image team."
Oh, so you played positive image
in the summer with them.
Got you.
So it was cool. So I still was getting better.
Positive image ain't have a winter league though.
No, it was just summer. It was just summer.
Okay.
So come that summer, I was introduced to John Harnett.
Right.
He was like, "Man, you want to take this serious?" I was introduced by my friend Javon Austin. Okay. So he like, "Man, you want to take this serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to take this serious." He like, "What we gonna see?" I'm gonna put you with my guy Guy Moore. You probably know who he is.
Yeah.
I was his guy. John Harnett had at the time Marty Collins, DJ, all those guys, Raheem Scott, all those guys. I used to look up to them dudes, man. So I'm like, damn, I want to be with them.
Right.
But I couldn't. I had to start from the ground, so I'm working out every day doing my thing. But something John just saying to me, I don't know, you're going to be good, you work hard.
Yeah.
Come with me one day. That's when I started going to workouts with Marty at 14.
Got you.
Now, fast forward, high school season about to start. I'm a sophomore.
Right.
Gets cut from varsity. Dang.
Sophomore, you get cut.
Sophomore,
and
get cut from varsity.
Fells.
I'm at Fells. Sophomore, you get cut from varsity. Play JV.
Tell on.
Cause my next call, I want to
know.
Crazy. My story crazy.
How the fuck does Dionte Christmas get cut from Fells?
Fells.
This ain't Gratz. This ain't Newman. Roman.
Because they wasn't a power program.
No,
right.
They had Sean Snyder and Tyreek Chandler.
Come on, man.
And Kevin Charles. They was all right. They was cool, but they had good players. But So fast forward that summer, me and John Harnett. Now we like this. We link up. Now every day, it's not a day that don't go by. I'm in the gym with John. And literally, this was my mornings. I would wake up at 6 in the morning with my dad. He would go to work. He would drop me off at my aunt's house, which is on Shetland Avenue, next to Marshall State Playground. Okay. I would jog to LaSalle, jog up to LaSalle,
nice little run too.
Jog to LaSalle, work out with him. John Harnett would take me home every day for Monday through Sunday. I wouldn't miss a day. Fast forward, junior year come, makes the team. Coach threw me the starting lineup. I had 27. I averaged 21 for that year. As a junior. Now, fast forward to that. That summer, John Harnett again, going crazy. Now all these high schools, Doherty, Doherty, Parkway, Alany. Transfer to my school, King. Transfer to my school. That's going to be big for you. You're going to get colleges. I talked to John Harnett. I really wanted to go to Alany or Parkway. And Doherty. But my dad was like, you're not backing up nobody. You're not backing up.
So Doherty
was on. I used to live down the street from Doherty. Yeah, and I used to go to after high school, after school, we would go to Doctor with Kyle and them. They would hold workouts, and I would be in there.
Okay.
Kyle and they was pushing for me. Kyle, Deshaun, and Shane. Come
Yeah.
on, dog. We're gonna be tough. We're gonna be nationally ranked.
Oh my God, he was.
They wanted me to go, and my dad told me, he said, he didn't want me backing on nobody. You work so hard to be
So
this
you
good.
go there, Bilal Ben was there too.
Bilal Ben,
Yeah.
I was coming off the bench for Tim and Bilal, one of them,
yeah.
essentially. I didn't want that. My dad was
Right.
like, play, get your numbers. We trying to get to school. That's the end goal.
Right.
We
Gotcha.
want to get to school.
Gotcha.
If you sit behind them, then I will see your full potential. I go to John. I said,
But
John,
you was junior at this time.
I'm a junior.
And they older than you, right?
No, we all the same grade.
Because didn't you...
all the same grade,
junior
bro.
year, you was honorable mention all-puck, correct?
Honorable mention.
Time
yes.
out.
We
So
all the
you
same
the same year
Me,
as Kyle.
Sean,
Singletary.
Kyle, Shane,
Right.
Sean. But I was
Right.
16. I was 15. I started high school at 13.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know that. I thought they was a year older.
No, we all the same
Gotcha.
You
year.
were young. Like,
So yeah, so we go. So now my junior year, I really want to leave. I'm like, John, I want to leave. I
Right.
want to leave.
So right now, basically, John is John and your dad is
my
running.
my dad don't really know what's going on. John
Yeah,
know
so
everything.
John is plugged in with
That's
everybody.
my guy. That's my
Right.
second pop.
Right. So he's handling.
Everything.
He's
He
your
handled
voice.
everything. And my dad, basically, John at school, we going with that.
Right. So
We
your
rocking with
pop.
that.
So basically, your pop is listening. Is following
John,
after
yeah.
John.
So
Gotcha.
John, like, yo, he came to me and said, "You're not leaving. Stay at Fells. You're gonna be a big fish in a little pond. You're gonna be cool. You're gonna go to school. Stay there, average 40. Leave. Don't go nowhere."
Okay. Now,
so now I'm listening. I'm cool. That's what John said.
Right, so-
That's the right thing to do.
So now, okay. So now you at Fells.
Still,
At Fells. Is there AAU involved?
I'm playing with John.
Okay.
3-on-3, Philly 3-on-3. Remember
Gotcha.
that?
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
remember that?
Gotcha.
Philly 3-on-3. We don't. And John doesn't believe in going to Vegas and none of that.
Sunny
But
Hill.
I missed
You're
all that.
doing
this
Sunny
summer.
Hill.
I'm only doing Sunny Hill.
Yeah, you
and
gotta do Sunny
anything
Hill.
from DC to Baltimore. I'm not going past that. So I'm not really getting. So everybody in the city would criticize our team. Oh, y'all only go to Coppin State. Y'all only go to this.
Russell
Y'all only go to that.
Did you think like that was hurting
At the
you?
time, I didn't know. I didn't know nothing. I was whatever John was telling me.
That's the Bible, basically.
So, but I started hearing things like from Lonnie. Lonnie got his team with Kyle and them. And when I say hearing things, nothing negative, but it was like, Christmas, you go here, bro. You go to Duke. You go to Virginia. You go to this. I'm like, damn.
Real quick. Rest in peace to
John Arnett, for
Arnett.
sure,
I
man.
think a lot of people don't know
Goat for real.
how important he was to the city of Philadelphia
man.
when it
The
comes
GOAT.
to basketball. His connections was amazing. He just was the god of
Man.
and you couldn't just go to his gym and work out.
Oh,
it was like a
I wish he was still alive.
Man, I would go. He made me. He let me make AI. I would work out with AI.
I would just love to talk to him.
LeBron Jr. year he came here. He let
Right.
me come to the gym and watch that workout.
You never know who's, and that's the thing. And I used to
Crazy.
get calls like, "Boo, get to the gym."
Yeah,
I was
Boo
up there all the
Boo
time.
was up there.
Yeah, I was there all the time.
Boo workouts.
Yeah.
Rodney was there.
Rodney
Oh,
was
Lynn
there.
was there.
Yeah.
Lynn was there every day.
No, I was there. They would call Lynn. Boo, Baron Davis coming today.
Yeah.
This person coming today. Lynn,
It's
come
crazy.
crazy.
workout?
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I was in the workouts on the side, side court.
Yeah, so I'm telling you,
But he
Lynn
was
used to
that
come
ball,
to
man.
West Philly and pick me up, and we used to be up at Harnett's. After Harnett's, we go to Temple. They run the steps or they do something. We go
Yeah.
get a grub, and
That was like John's
it's
core
like-
guys, like the Lynn and them. We couldn't do stuff like that.
It's routine.
Yeah,
It's routine. It's every day. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gustine Lake all hot.
Gustine Lake is
Oh,
another
God.
one, and there's only one court, Gustine Lake.
Only
you know
one
what I'm
court.
saying?
So you ain't playing that. You go inside.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I like Chuck was here last time, and he explained how important Harnett was to him as well.
he was-
A lot of people don't know because they wasn't around.
And that's why
they
me and
didn't
Chuck
see.
like that to this day. Because of that.
It was just I'll never forget the conversation I had with him. He pulled me to this is a true story.
Yeah.
He pulled me to the side. He said, "Boo, where Rodney at? Rodney's at LaSalle now.
Okay.
This when y'all had the workups of LaSalle.
Okay, yeah.
And he bring the pretzels and the bananas
Yeah.
and all that.
Hey,
So
Joe.
every morning I go up there and get a pretzel, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm, you know what I mean, like I'm working out, but I'm just up there, you know what I mean, talking to everybody. He said, "Where your boy at?" I'm like, "Who?" He like Rodney. Mind you, it's everybody. Everybody's in this fucking gym. Like all of NBA players, top overseas guys, college guys, high school guys.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I seen DJ Nubu play.
Okay.
He still was
He
in
was a
high school.
baby. He was in high
Yes,
school.
he was in
I
high
seen DJ
school.
from.
Yeah.
DJ was not good at all,
But listen, when I
gets
seen
super
him the
tough
first
now.
time at John Harnett's, I said, "Who the fuck
he
is
got
this
so
kid?"
much better.
Yeah, I didn't know he was. You know what I'm saying? But That was the first time. And John Harnett said, "Boo, where Rodney at?" I said, "He on his way." He like, "On his way? He go here. This is his school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He should be here before everybody." He said, "Man, Rodney is probably the best talent in this gym. I mean, it's heavy hitters in there.
No bullshit.
David Hawkins, Marty Collins. These dudes are pros making a lot of money. NBA guys. Rory Rice at the time.
That was his guy.
Christmas. All these top level guys is here. You know what I'm saying? And he like, yo, Boo, Rodney got the best talent out of everybody in this gym.
Bro, right.
Why isn't he here yet?" He said, "As much as you talk and pump him and love your guys, win and all them, you can't want it for him. He has to want it." You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was getting money. I went, fuck out of here, John.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, Rod fuck around with the league. Like, you know what I mean? And I seen that, and I said, now I think back on that. You know what I'm saying? I think back on that. And another person told me that was Pappy, Horace Owens. Yeah. He told me the same thing, like, Rod good as shit.
Pappy was that boy.
Yeah, he like, Rod good as shit, but Rod don't, it's like Rod, we all want it for him, but he want it, but he don't really want it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I go back to that story every time I talk to, like, when I see the younger kids, like, this era is totally different, but I go back to that story and I just remember, like, damn, John Harnett really said that to me, and in all reality, he's right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But
he always would tell us that, though, like, like, you gotta want it. If it's not what you want to do, don't come to my gym.
Yeah, get the fuck out. I seen him put people out.
Mind you, he telling us, though, we 14, bro. All my homies outside playing around, riding bikes, chilling. I'm in the gym. Like, now, I see kids doing that now. That's dope. Like, that's real dope. But back in the day, dudes want to be in the gym like that.
Right.
Well, nobody just getting up, going to the gym. First of all, we didn't have no gyms. Right. John was our access to the gym.
Right. Sure.
So now it's crazy. But I'm gonna go back to when I was at my junior year. All the schools wanted me. I wanted to leave. And John was like, yo, stay where you was at. Where you at. Yeah. Score, do your thing. What's his name? Amaro, DuckTales, them dudes that do that website. Oh, yeah. They came to my dad. Well, you know.
Tessalare.
There you go.
Amaro's a good dude.
Amaro, great dude. I like Amaro.
He kind of got me into school.
Oh, that's Pharrell Amaro.
He got me a lot of D1 looks coming out of college, bro. So he did.
Yeah, so Ted came and told my dad, like nobody's going to come to Fells to see your son play. And nobody's going to come. And it'd be good if he left. So my dad like, okay, we hear you. We're going back to Fells. If my son do what he's supposed to do, you will be there.
Yeah.
Right. All right, cool. Me think I'm going to go back, average 23, 24. I get back first 3 games, 30. That work, I'm starting to see what I was working on.
Right.
Man, at this time, I started leading the city in scoring, the state in scoring, everything in scoring. We played Mansion. Guess who there? Amaro, DuckTales, everybody, all of them sitting there. My dad went down the line, shook all their hands. Told you. Now I'm killing him. Like, he's talking, killing him. And that was one of the reasons I stayed on because of my pop and my mom. They never missed a game, ever.
That's love.
So
that support is like really instrumental in going to the next level.
Rap. So my senior year went crazy. So now, into the senior year, we got 3-4 years, months of school left. Now I'm getting all this advice like, my grades wasn't really up to par, and my SATs wasn't where they were supposed to be. We kept hearing prep school. Like, what is prep school? What is this? Now we hear that's where Maurice Rice at. That's where the kid Snake was at. That's where DJ was at. Everybody was there. They was like, it's cool. Your grades don't freeze. You can get your grades switched, and you can go to college and you get your take SATs again.
All right.
Cool. Now we go to a tournament that Schofield was at, Lutheran. They was in there.
Right.
They crazy. They had Vernon Goodrich, crazy squad. Yeah. I'm like, damn. I wouldn't mind going. Ain't this in Philly?
Right.
Man, go to my dad. My dad, I ain't sure about that. Go to John.
Did John cool son?
Yeah, he like, yo, that'd be cool. He's like, because first of all, you home, you got your pop, you don't listen to no knuckleheads. I'm here.
Being a home is very important.
And for the right people.
Right. Exactly. I was going to say for the right people. Because you get the support here.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Your family
and I still wonder why kids be wanting to leave. You will forever be a household name if you do good in Philadelphia.
I remember we did the podcast. The Jazz.
I think people still come to me to this day, man.
I remember we did Jazz podcast. Jazz at West Cap. Shout out to my guy Jazz over there doing the Pivot and Post podcast. I went on the I did the interview with Lynn. He interviewed Lynn, and the question was whichever schools was interested in Lynn. Lynn said Temple, UMass. This when John Calipari was at UMass.
Number one in the country, by the way. That's like Duke being interested in you.
Right.
Keep it 100.
USC. USC.
He said he really thought about going to USC.
Yeah. I mean, all of them, they was on his head. The problem was, he said he was at a Sunny Hill game and leaving. Claude, old head light-skinned Claude that passed, rest in peace, from South Philly.
Yeah, I know. That's the OG.
He pulled Lynn to the side and he said, "Yo, what you gonna do? You got Lynn like I'm undecided." He said, "Man, if you don't go to Temple," he was like, "because you're not going to get the feel from other schools, especially on the West Coast. You're not a West Coast guy. You know what I'm saying? You from Philadelphia, you going over there, something happened. Nobody can get there quick. It's going to take a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? You come to Temple, everybody's going to love you.
Man.
If you're not in the game, they're going to be like, yo, why Lynn ain't playing? You know what I'm saying? Or what's going on? Like, in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get that love. If you go over there and play,
just be another guy. They're
going to be like, oh, all right, well, he's just not playing.
That's Philly.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's how important it is for you to look at your options about playing basketball. Because they recruit over everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Fast.
So you want to feel love, and that's why he made the decision. But back to what you were saying, it's very important to look at a Philadelphia school when you're from Philly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different, but
we've seen some people where that has been detrimental in their downfall as well.
For sure.
Given the surroundings.
And that's why I said you have to be a certain type kid or have a certain type of background to
like
stay
yourself,
home.
like if you come up off of support background,
that's
background of having support through your family, you know what I mean, then that's instrumental, then yes.
Right.
But if you come up in the streets, I'm telling you to get out.
As far as possible.
You know
yes. It's certain, like I said, certain situations. Sure. Lynn, you know,
right.
Everybody like him. Dionte,
right.
Rodney, so certain guys it works for.
Right.
And the guys
for the basketball,
you know
the basketball guys.
Right.
The true basketball.
Now, you said your dad wasn't too sold on Lutheran at first. Were
Yeah.
Were you thinking about like other prep schools at the time?
I was.
Putnam,
so I'm gonna get back to that. So
did you have any other interests in prep school? Anybody else?
I did. I was looking at a place called Brewster and just a few good ones. Yeah, and they knew who I was. They heard my numbers and what I did. So I talked to John, and again I got the confirmation from him. So it was a go. We're gonna push it. Met with Schofield. Everything was cool. Fast forward to that. Got through that. I'm being recruited again. Sco sent me to ABCD camp. I would do well for myself. I get USC, Marquette, Virginia, Villanova wanted me to stay an extra year at prep school. That's why I'm not a Wildcat, because I wanted to go there.
Because they wanted you
to stay an extra year at prep school.
Wow.
And I said no.
So that's 2 years.
I was only 18. I came to school at 19. I said no. I'm cool.
So why didn't they just accept you on that scholarship?
Because they had Kyle, Foy,
but you still
Nardi.
but you still could have redshirted.
But then he had Scotty Reynolds, that class coming in. So he wanted me to come after that. So I'm like, no, I'm not.
You would have came with Scotty Reynolds though.
I know, I would have. It would have been me, Scotty, Dante Cunningham, Shane. That class was crazy.
Did they have something on that?
Yeah, something.
They would have been crazy.
Nardi, Mike Nardi.
No. They was before. They was
Mike Nardi was with Kyle.
Yeah,
right.
They came after. But that class still was crazy. It was top 10 in the country. It was tough.
Yeah.
They had 2 McDonald Americans, so they wanted me to come after that. But so I stopped entertaining that. So I had USC, all these schools, but I'm like, man, I really want to stay home.
I don't know how I feel with Dionte Christmas. I feel like Dionte Christmas. I think Temple is just like a perfect fit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, it was crazy because I was signed to St. Joe's. I don't think nobody
Get the
knows
fuck
this.
out of here.
Nobody knows this. It was a big thing. And this prize was coming out. I was not signed. I verbally committed to St. Joe's.
Gotcha.
But this was like behind the.
I like the St. Joe's though. I like that.
Thing behind the walls. But I verbally told them I was coming, and this story is crazy. So it's just something just didn't feel right. Like I'm like, okay, I verbally committed, but I really don't want to be there. Right. So I'm cool. I'm still working out every day. I go to Conshohocken tournament.
Okay. Oh yeah.
the coach, the
This
assistant,
high school though.
high school.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
still in the prep. I'm at prep school.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't play college. I'm just there watching.
Oh, okay.
I'm
About to say.
school. I'm a
Okay,
prep
I
player.
got you. Yeah, got you.
I go to college. I see St. Joe's assistant walk in,
Mm-hmm.
and I also see the player they just signed. He's a shooter.
Who is that?
I forgot his name. Abdullah or something like that. Remember that name?
Got you.
So I'm like, damn. I look at my dad. My dad like, what? You got a shooting guard? Well, okay. Well,
This whole time out. This really this recruiter shit is crazy.
It's crazy
because you gotta.
And it's crazy because I want to add because you wound up.
It's crazy.
Yeah, later on.
So okay, I go to now we got a tournament. I'm signed with. I'm committed to St. Joe's.
Right.
But my recruitment open because I don't tell nobody. Mm-hmm. So I'm still getting people recruiting me. Temple, I go work out at Temple. Me and John. So you can hear John Chaney yelling at the coach, Coach Dan Leibowitz. That's my guy. Shout out to him. Doing great things right now.
Who that?
I need Coach Dan Leibowitz.
Okay.
I need a shooter. Where's the shooter? We don't got no goddamn shooters here. Where's the shooters? And Dan Leibowitz like the shooter out there right now.
Right.
Shooting with Jarnett.
All right.
I go out there. They grab me like, yo, you like Temple?
You said Dan from Temple?
Dan Leibowitz.
White, yeah, that's my guy.
So he like, would you like to recruit you?
Yeah,
You ain't signed nobody. No, we recruit you. Cool. Now open up Temple recruitment. Cool. Now every tournament I go to, I see Temple. Mind you, Marty there. All my OG, Marty there. Mark Tyndall there. I'm hype. I'm like, I see Mark getting 16 a night, getting all these shots. I'm like, as a freshman, I'm loving the idea of going to Temple.
Right.
And John putting the bug in my ear like, yo, Temple cool, that'd be a good look for you, but it's your decision, but that'll be a good look.
Right.
Every tournament I go to, I see Temple.
So now Chaney's still at Temple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I ain't worried about the 6 a.m. I just worried about the whole thing about Temple.
Just being
Temple.
Yeah.
So now I get fed up with the recruitment. Everybody calling my phone. They coming to my dad's job. They coming to my school. I get fed up with it. We go to a tournament. I swear to God, true story. 7 in the morning. We got a game at 7 in the morning. Early game. Nobody in the gym but Temple.
What school was this?
Temple.
I mean, what tournament is this?
I think it's in Virginia somewhere. I don't know what it was.
This is what you with Lutheran.
I'm with Lutheran, yes, but I'm still verbally committed to St. Joe's.
Gotcha. St. Joe's ain't out there though.
No.
Temple there.
Right.
Verbally committed. I sit there. Game about to start. Only person in the stand is Temple. I'm like, so it's warm up time. It's like 20 minutes before the game. I look at the coach. He look at me. I look at him. He look at me. I'm like, why are you here? He like, for you. What do you mean? I grabbed him like, come here. It's like this room. We're in the room. I said, I'm coming to Temple. He's like, what? I said, I'm coming to Temple.
Did you already have the offer though?
Yes, they offered me. But all I had to do was just tell him. I don't tell my dad, nobody, John, nobody. I'm like, I'm going to Temple. Mind you, I'm verbally committed to St. Joe's.
Yeah.
I tell him, I'm going to Temple. He like, nah, you stop playing. I said, I'm going to Temple. Call who you got to call. I'm about to call my pop.
Yeah,
I'm going to Temple. Call my pop. Yo, Dad, where you at? I said, Dad, where you at? I said, I just committed to Temple. I just did it. He like, for real? You lying. I'm serious. I'm on my way. My dad got in the car with my mom, drove up to Virginia.
Damn.
7 in the morning. I tell the coach, he like, you lying. He grabbed the calls John Chaney on the phone. I'm like, John Chaney like, hello. What's up, Mr. Christmas? I'm like, what's up, coach? He like, so is it true? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming to Temple. He said, wow. Good pick, good choice.
So did anybody reach out to you?
No.
As far as Temple players?
No, Marty and them, I see them every day. I worked out with them every day. Marty and Mark, they was my two guys. Worked out with them every day. So it was like, huh?
Were they in your ear about like?
No, hell no. I just had John and my pop, and that was it. So once I did it, the coach was like, all right, thanks. He hopped in his car and left. He's like, I don't got to be here no more.
Right.
He left.
All right.
Played my game. I came back to school, and I came back to Philly. True story. This is the true story. I don't know. I'm going to say it. This is Boo Farmer.
It's Boo Farmer podcast, baby. Let's
car with John Arnett. I'm on my way to where to work out.
St. Joe's.
St. Joe's.
Yeah.
John Arnett, this is a true story. We driving. No. He said, yo, yeah, you committed. Congrats. Did you tell St. Joe's? No. Right on the side of the highway. Stop the car. Boom. I'm like, he said, you didn't call nobody? I said, no, I didn't know how it worked. I thought I just did it. It's out there. It's done. He like, no. Mind you, at the time, St. Joe's put me in SAT classes, do everything for me. That's how I met your boy, Del Greco. They put me in the Del Greco. St. Joe's did that for me.
Got you.
That's how St. Joe's put me in. St. Joe's put me into that.
Shit.
So now, John Arnett calls Phil Martelli on the phone, right next to me. What's up, Coach Phil? We're on our way there. I got Dionte Christmas. He like, I don't want to speak to Dionte. I don't want you to. He like, well, he wants to talk to you. I get in the phone. This is exclusive.
Exclusive. Nobody knows this. Nobody knows.
I get on the phone with Coach Phil, and he's just like, I'm edited a little bit. He was like, man, you lied to me. Basically, you lied to me. I was like, look, my fault, man. I made my decision, and I'm sorry for that. You lied to me. You're not going to win at Temple.
Oh, shit.
Bleep and said other things.
Oh,
He just
yeah.
really upset. And I'm like, he like, y'all, I would, it'd be invested. You don't come to my camp. I wouldn't like you on the campus and all this crazy stuff.
So he was mad.
Fast forward, I didn't go to the workout. Fast forward.
Mad.
That was crazy on my behalf. I should have told somebody.
You didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah, right.
At that time, I go right home. I call all the coaches that recruitment. Marquette, everybody.
Right,
Thanks for the opportunity. I call everybody. You know what I mean? No bad blood. So,
because you don't know. People
you really don't know about the recruiting part. You don't know, dog. It's
just
crazy. You don't know. I just think you do it, and it's it.
But people don't know how important it is to reach out to tell them, look, I want to thank you, but I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when you're trying to get an A.
But when you gonna need them?
Yeah, like that might be your plug.
My NBA story way crazier than this though.
Right.
But back to what I was saying, okay, I ended up going to Temple then. Freshman year, let's get the freshman year. Didn't play at all. At all.
I remember we had.
Average 2 plays a game.
How was that?
Average like 7 minutes a game.
I remember that.
Me and my homie, we both come in there. We hire recruits. I'm hyped. I'm like, damn, Mark got all this time, and why I'm not getting the time? And I'm talking to Marty. Marty, my roommate. Right. Marty got to really tell me, but Marty's so focused on the league because he about to roll. I'm like, man, I ain't putting you in myself. So
I remember us, and I remember you was working real hard that freshman year because you was taking classes that summer.
In the summer, and I was going back and
hard
forth.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I remember.
You remember Boo? Boo definitely was there, man.
So I remember after Harnett's, we would go outside and just sit on and chop it up.
Yeah, chop it up.
I mean, it was we was out there for hours. It got
just
dark.
Talking.
You know what I'm saying? We were just talking.
And we're gonna be like 2, 3.
Said, damn. I said, Chris, you working, dog? He's like, I got class. I'm almost done. So we just talking, busting it up. And then Chaney leaves. So now
my summer about to start.
Yeah. So now
my summer, Chaney there, I did okay my freshman. I did okay. I was on the cusp. Okay.
Right.
So we had classes. We had to take 2 classes a semester. So I had to go to workouts, class. You know what I mean? Get my rest, workout like that every day. That was my day.
And people don't understand that from a college.
And thank God John had workers at Temple. Because I wouldn't have made it.
What's the word? A college
athlete.
A college athlete,
yeah.
Especially in the summertime.
Student athlete.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Especially when you have to do summer classes, they have a schedule.
It's a schedule.
It's a schedule. So Crazy. It's like workout, study hall, school, study hall, workout,
it's a lot,
dinner, study hall, go to bed. Like you know what I'm saying?
Tough.
People don't understand that. That's how this shit is. People don't understand how that can be stressful.
Time consuming.
Time consuming.
It's a job.
Yeah, it is a job. You're not getting paid for
it. Your nerves.
Right.
Being a college athlete will fuck
up your nerves.
Right.
But it makes you so I hate being late to things now because of college. I hate it.
It makes you appreciate time.
Yeah, I'm always like 10 minutes before, just because anything can happen. But fast forward, freshman year didn't play. Chaney, he announced. Well, we knew after our last game that he was leaving. That's why we had to get. I was going to study to get my grades, so I knew I could play next year. Like I wasn't no doubt about it.
You was on some shit too.
Yeah,
I remember.
Chaney retires.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we thought we never knew it was gonna be Fran Duffy. So everybody, we were trying to figure out what coaches. I called my dad like, I'm ready to transfer. I don't want to be here no more. He like, why? I'm like, cause I ain't playing. When I told you, we ain't quitting. Dog, your time gonna come. Keep working hard. It's gonna be there. Cool.
He hasn't failed you.
Yeah.
Where has it failed you?
Fran Duffy gets the job. I'm like, this dude from Ivy League. I called Pooh Island. What's up with it? He like, man, you gonna love him. Great coach. Coach's guy. I'm like, all right, cool. As soon as he walk in the gym, I don't care who played last year. If we start from scratch, whoever I like gonna play. I'm hyped now. Oh, I've been working out, going hard.
All right.
Cool. Mind you, at the time, Tyndale couldn't play the first 6 games because of his grades.
Wow.
And that's our scorer coming back. Now it is wide open.
All right. So y'all need
First
somebody.
6 needed somebody. It was me and Dustin Salisbury.
I remember him from Lancaster.
Needed somebody coming in. My first game I had like 27, 25. The first 6 games, I'm averaging like 24 a game. I can't believe it. I'm like, this is crazy. Averaging 24 a game, shooting 57%.
Right.
Mark come back, so Mark come right in. He doing his thing. He come out scoring. So now it's me and him scoring. But I'm a sophomore, Mark a junior.
Right.
I'm averaging. So fast forward end of the year, I'm averaging 20. Mark average.
Before you start talking about your next topic, explain to our listeners how important it is to go get the money. Is it important to go get the money overseas, or is it important to continue to chase the dream?
And your man,
Right.
and I wanted advice so bad from Lynn. I'm gonna fast forward my story a little bit. I had got offered a deal for like $900,000.
Right.
And at Olympiacos where Lynn
What was that? Yeah.
And I got offered another deal that wasn't as much, but if I played well there, my money would still go up.
Yeah.
And Lynn, I had called Lynn. I'm like, yo, like, what should I do? He said, listen, when it's about this, never chase the money.
Right.
Don't ever chase the money. If that's what you get it, but don't chase it. Right. It's going to come.
Right.
So if you feel as though that deal for the lesser money is better for you, do it. And I did it, and it went up. I ended up going to the league. So his advice really helped me.
Right.
I mean, I couldn't go to my dad because he didn't know. I went to Lynn. Lynn was my guy.
Right.
Never, if I would take that deal for $900, I'd probably get cut mid-season.
Right.
Because that team was loaded. And I wasn't going to play.
On the Olympics.
On that Olympiacos team, yeah. You know what I mean?
That's like
but
Josh
me taking that
Fields.
lesser money with a worse team, I could shine and help that team. That team ended up being third place in the league, and it was a second division team.
Right.
It helped me tremendously. So
Josh Childress played with Lynn. Lynn was on the same team.
that was the best.
Yeah.
And Patrick Beverly. No, he played after Lynn.
Okay.
Patrick Beverly played Olympiacos after him. I'm sorry. Yeah. But fast forward, the draft come. I don't get drafted. So the draft go off.
Like, your phone going off the hook.
My dad crying. My mom. Everybody. My lady at the time didn't know what was going on.
Right.
You're not gonna get drafted. What was going on? Your career over? I'm like, no. Everybody just relax.
Right.
I just literally go in my room, shut the door, and then
rough.
talk to my agent.
That's right.
I'm like, man, what's next? Like, I know it ain't over. Just tell me what's next.
Right.
He like, man, there's so many teams that want you right now. You can pick. He's like, it's actually kind of better that you're in drafted. You get to pick your players and go into summer league.
And people don't look at it like that, but it's kind of like best because your options is open.
If it ain't first
being
round,
undrafted.
at that point.
So the Sixers had called me. Like the GM called me like, yo, we didn't know you was gonna get undrafted. We would have boarded up to grab you. We didn't know. We want you on our summer minutes. We want you. Like, we really want you. I'm like, all right, cool. So I tell
who your agent at the time?
Buck. I tell Buck, like, yo, I like the Sixers situations at me too. So at that time they had combined the Sixers and the Nets Summer League, which was me and Terrence Williams,
I remember.
Drew Holiday.
Terrence Williams,
It was
Louisville.
me, Terrence Williams, Drew Holiday on the same team, and
Marcus Williams?
no, Terrence Williams. What's your guy name from Memphis? Chris Douglas Roberts.
Oh yeah. It was a Sixer.
He was a Net. We was all on the same Summer League team. CDR.
Douglas Roberts.
That's my guy.
No, the other guy from Memphis was Carney. Carney was here.
Carney.
Gotcha.
So fast forward, I go to Summer League. I played really well with the Sixers. So going into training camp, Sixers say, hey, we want you to come to vet camp. You made it to vet camp. I'm like, cool, I can make this team. Mind you, trying out with Sean Secretary, Stromal Smith. We had a squad. So mind you, it's a 12-man roster, and it's 17 of us trying out. And they already had 12 people on side. How does this work?
Now, let me ask you this before. Is the overseas offers coming in now too? While you?
I'm not even entertained. I don't know because my agent not telling me. I'm focused surely on the league.
Because sometimes I knew this happened with Lynn.
Exactly.
They come in and they give you like, yo, look,
we can take this and then you can go.
Yeah. But like, here goes some bread for you. Come sign.
Exactly.
And you like, damn, do I go here or do I try to make the league? Like, you know what I'm saying? But but go ahead.
So now I'm in the Sixers training camp. Fast forward, all those guys I'm the only one left. I'm there. And I'm thinking I'm making the team. Mind you, we got a game the next day. The next day we got a game. Playing against Orlando Magic. I never forget. I never forget, dog. 10 years ago. Playing against, I'm in the weight room. Me and Drew Holiday and Lou Williams in the weight room, joking around, bidding. Dude came tap me. Hey, Christmas, coach want to talk to you. I'm like, all right, cool. I go down there.
Coach at the time?
Eddie Jordan.
Gotcha.
I sort of got black boy. He writing on the wall. Just sitting there. I'm just sitting there like this. Like I'm sitting here in this podcast, sitting here like this. He right there at the door, just writing on the wall. He don't turn around for like 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. He turn around like, man, that's the part I hate, man. We want you to go to our D-League team because if anything happened, we're going to call you up. Mind you, I don't even know what that is at the time.
D-League.
Call us D-League. I'm learning about the NBA.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I ain't going to lie, man. I'm going to go overseas to get some money. He's like, I feel that. I get that. So I'm going to go get some money. Thanks for the offer, but no, I just got up and walked out. And the guy that does the Sixers post-game show, white guy. What's his name?
Mark Jackson.
Not Mark Jackson. The white guy that's with Mark Jackson. It's Mark Jackson, the lady, and then that guy.
The coach, the old coach.
Old coach.
I forget his
He
name.
pulled me to the side when I walked in the gym. He pulled me. He said, and I swear to God, he ain't say nothing after this. He said, I put my wallet, everything I got in my wallet and my bank account that you will be in the NBA. Keep grinding. And looked at me. I walked off just like that. Said nothing else to him.
Is that Jim O'Brien?
Jim O'Brien.
Yeah, right,
there you go. Jim O'Brien.
Shout out to
He said to me.
Jim
And
O'Brien.
after that, the next day, y'all know what happened. Oh, y'all might not know. I got booked.
Yeah, with the
Get locked up.
Didn't know that. I never knew that.
You know when I got locked up?
No,
Gun, right?
go ahead.
It was on ESPN.
Get
Got
the fuck
locked
out of
up,
here.
yep.
Where was I at? I
Got
think I heard that, but I don't.
ESPN, it was everywhere. I was scared of my life,
I
bro.
remember hearing that. I'm like, how the hell?
Next day I get locked up
This nigga
because
get booked?
my boy Maurice Speaks, I didn't have a car at the time. He would give me his car
I remember
every.
that.
If
I
he
remember
didn't
that.
play, that was my guy. Me and Spaces like this, and he gave me his car. And in Florida, if you licensed, you could carry a gun under your seat.
Right.
So I'm riding in his car. He had an all black A Audi, black rims,
Nice.
blacked out, black everything. But he had his gun in the seat. So the first time he gave me the car, I took it here, dog. You get, dog. I mean, you can't be riding around and feel like this, cousin. He's like, oh my bad. He give me the car again before they about to go to Orlando.
Right.
They about to fly. Yo, take the wheel when I get back. Let's give it back. Cool. Take the wheel. Got the guy in there. So I'm like, all right, it's cool. Got the guy in there. It's cool. I'm driving. I go pick my cousin up. My cousin like, yo, the joint here. I'm like, yeah. He like, yo, take it out and put it in the
Trump.
in the house until we
Oh,
get
gotcha.
back and we figure out what to do with it.
Right.
I'm like, man, it's cool. We better go get a cheesesteak real quick and we'll
Right,
come
right.
back. We come back and we'll put the gun in here. Driving uptown. Driving, get our cheesesteak, jump in the car. We just driving, music blasting. We parked up on the corner of the block. Eating our cheesesteak in the car. Eating our cheesesteak. All we see is red and blue lights. I'm like, what is going on? Red and
Right.
blue lights. Turning around. Nigga knock on the window. Mind you, the cop that locked me up, future references, the guy that got locked up with an Obama case. Got shot in the face.
Oh,
Dang.
shit, yeah.
That's the guy that locked me up.
Dang.
Shit.
So he knocked on the window. Yo, license registration, blah, blah, blah. What's in this car? I'm like, what do you mean what's in this car? I don't know what's in this car. As soon as I said that, get out the car. Me and my cousin out the car. Like, it ain't my car, man. I don't know what's in this car. Put cuffs on me, put me in the back. He go start searching the car, get the gun. Oh, you got a gun. Oh. I'm like, he go to my cousin. My cousin, mind you, on probation, can't take the case. Can't take it. So he like, man, I can't. If I do it, it's going to be 5-10 years. I can't. I ain't supposed to be riding around with no gun. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, it's cool. I take it. What's going on? He ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't mine. Ain't gonna do nothing. He like, man, you going to jail, nigga. They gonna take you to jail. Just call my phone for the bell. All right, cool. I'm gonna get you out. Bet. Cop come back. Who taking this here? I said, it's mine, man. I'm talking about 100 cop car. When he said my name on the joint, he had my phone on the front of the cop car like this. All I seen was 100 text messages go through. Bing, 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 bing. Phone ringing. He like, who you? You must be somebody. I'm like, man, get out my. I ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
Cops come to the car. Damn, Christmas, like, black boy. Damn, you ain't supposed to be in this position, dog. They want to see you like this. White boys laughing. They want to see you like this. I'm like, man, get out my. I'm just mad now. 100 cop cars. I go into this precinct, dog. Channel 3, 10, 29 in the precinct. One is in Wendy's. You know I got locked up at? You know the district at? On Broad Street where Wendy's at and Checkers across the
Oh, right
street.
there, on Broad
I was in that
Street.
district.
Yeah,
But
gotcha.
mind you, it's Channel 10 in Wendy's,
Right.
Channel 3 in Checkers,
Right.
Channel 29 in District.
Yeah.
I was in the joint. And the lady came in there was like, somebody here famous? Like, who here? Like, what's going on? I looked, they turned the news, it's breaking news. Dionte Christmas locked up with a gun. It's crazy.
I remember
My
that.
phone going off. I'm like, but then they was like, so they go interview me. They like, well, who can you call somebody? I call speak. Yo, I got booked with the gun that he took it. He got on the phone and everything. Like, yo, that's my joint. That's mine. I'm registered from Florida.
Yeah.
All this. So ain't nothing really, ain't nothing happened at all. And I'm like, yo, he just told you it was his shit. Like, can I go there? Like, no, you gotta get processed. You gotta sit in the joint. You gotta see a lawyer, a judge, all that.
Right.
I'm in the joint going crazy.
So you in there like hours.
A whole night. But the lady that was in there looked out for me. She was like, yeah, I said, come on, I sat out there with her. Like, just out there watching TV with her. She gave me a fistful of quarters. Like, call who you need to call. Call my pop, yo, I'm cool, everything cool. He like, yo, call me when you see the judge. Mind you, I've never been booked in my life. They like, you gotta see the judge. I'm thinking I'm going to a room.
No.
I gotta go to a cell with a joint with a TV.
Yeah.
Go see the judge. She like, bell 10,000. I'm going crazy. I'm there 10,000 for the bell. I ain't got no 10,000 for the bell. But it's 10%.
So it's a stack.
Call my pop. Yo, on my way. Got the stack. Blah, 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 blah. So my dad I was like, yo, they was like, if the bus come before your pop make that joint, you gotta go on the
You
bus.
go on state road.
Yo,
Yeah.
I don't know how you gonna get that dollar. Had that dollar down here in ASAP.
Right.
And the lady was like, well, as soon as the money comes through, we get the facts.
Process
You won't go on the bus.
All right.
It was niggas in the jail, so like, turn kid.
Turn kid. That's how they do.
They go crazy in the
Some
jail.
of them like that. They don't like that.
Boy, man, with one nigga like, yo, I want to go up. I can't wait till the
right.
bus to get a bed. I'm like, yo, what you talking about? No, hold that bus up, cuz.
Right.
I'm tripping.
Right.
So I get the, my pop come, they get the email, and the channel, the news, and everybody's still outside. So they gave me like this little police joint to put on my head and walk out to like the car of my pop, man. And I thank John Arnett to this day, man. Rest in peace to him, man. I was like in a bubble, dog, for like 2 weeks. Like my lady at the time and my family, I would literally stay in the house, didn't move for 2 weeks. I thought my life was over, my career was over. I ended up going to court and they ended up throwing it out. But at that time, that whole time after the joint got through, I was in the crib for like 2 weeks, like a month. My agent literally had to get me. He got me backstage passes to the Powerhouse. Like, go to the Powerhouse, man. Just take a load off. Like, just go. Just get out the crib.
Right.
And my dad one day came in the crib on some sat me down on some man-to-man shit. Talked to me like, man, this ain't you. Like, man, get up, get in the lab, dog. This ain't you. Like, this ain't like you. I'm like, man, I just ain't got no motivation for this shit no more. Like, he called John, man. John came to the crib, cussed my ass out, man. Got me up and came and literally picked me up every day, dragged me to the gym every day. Right. And I ended up beating the case so I could leave the country. And I got a deal from Israel. Nice. The agent got me a deal in Israel. I ended up leaving Israel and scoring that year. Nice. Came home. It was the lockout year. Lockout year.
What was that, 2000?
I forgot. 12, 11?
2011. 11, 12, yeah.
Lockout year. I come home.
Lockout year, you come home. We have the Philadelphia-Baltimore game. You playing that game, correct?
Yeah,
LeBron is here. Melo was here. Chris Paul was here.
Crazy. And we actually went undefeated in that shit, too. We played 3 games. We were undefeated. Right. And the game after that I thought was crazier. KD and all of them. So KD and John Wall and all them played. But let me go. Let me go into after the lockout year. I go back overseas in Turkey, play well, come home, just working on my game, getting right. Year after that, this is when I had the conversation with Lynn about the money situation. I do well. I had a money situation. So I go to a team that's paying me like nothing, but the team is coming from the second division, but they need some like guys to come in and get them to where they need to be. I kill that year. I'm talking about my best year as a pro by far. I led Greece in scoring. We end up being in third place.
Because those leagues aren't like...
Hell, they're not sweet at all. They got two of the best teams in the world in their team, in that league.
He plays McCabe, correct?
Well, no, that was in Israel. That's Israel. I played them against Israel. That's against Olympiacos and Panathinaikos, the two best teams. And when I come home now, I don't come home. It's crazy. I don't come home. I play so good there. My agent before the year told me, if you average 20, you shoot 40% from the 3 and 90 from the free throw line, man, I got you. You gonna make the league. I'm telling him, like, Buck, if I don't go to the league, I'm firing you this year, dog. And he's like, all right. I get a call from the Houston Rockets. They're like, we want to sign for the remainder of the season. There's 2 games left. Mm-hmm. So I was going to play the last 2 games in Houston, go to Summer League, and then go to vet camp with Houston.
Gotcha.
To draft